we can even start off with that. You know what I mean? I start off with me as far as the Eagles are concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, my step pop put me onto the Eagles, right? And there's a whole history with me, my step pops, and my mom while she was still here and shit. But you know, it is what it is. People are flawed. We make mistakes. So, I mean, we beyond that. But at the time where things had the facade of looking a lot smoother than they were and shit, when I was younger in Trenton, my pop put me on to the quarterback and shit. You know what I'm saying? So back then, like that's what really like had me with the Eagles, because I felt like that was a means for me to be able to connect with my step pop and shit, because I took him in like he was my pops and shit. You know what I mean? Purple, what's going on with you, love? So when I grew up, you know, it became a thing with the Eagles as far as my relationship with my step pop, that as my relationship with my step pop became more estranged, so did my desensitization with being the Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna fuck with Philly. And I'm always gonna fuck with the Eagles and shit. But you know, just because of where it started from, as far as my inception into being a fan with the Eagles, you know, man, I just never been able to really get past the memory of how I got put onto the Eagles enough for me to sustain myself as being a true bleed green fan. You know what I'm saying? But how about you? Like, what's one thing from your past or whatnot that in memory still has you in a place where it prevents you from being able to heal fully for you?
Well, I mean, I could start off like with the Eagles, like you did too, as well. Cause that was big for me and my step pop, as far as like our connection and our bonding. But it kind of brought us closer. Like that was like his way of like kind of extending the olive branch to me, like to try to lower my defenses and like help open me up to the possibility of like opening him up into my life.
Right.
As like Eagles, Sixers, that was like our thing. Like we'll go to different sporting events, sit in there and everything, and then that'd be like our time to like really like for us to really have like some man on man time
Right.
with like exclusively me and him, and he can really just like pick my head, give me some advice on different things, give me some wisdom, uh, give me some scolding when I needed it, like um, everything, like it's big. Like I actually miss that. Like when I'm watching games now, the part of well, the part of the enjoyment I used to get out of watching games was that quality time I used to get with him. So now I don't get that. I'm like kind of trying to install that into my nephew when I be having him with me, like
I feel that.
like trying to pass it on to the next generation. But that's like a good memory, like passed down. But then it's like how when I first seen this topic, I just thought about like how as individuals we can get clouded by like our past memories, like and how like the the turmoil of what we go through can hold us back in different situations. Like we could
Mm.
be in a situation, but it might remind us of a past situation that went so south. We just like, oh no, we're not even. I'm not even gonna walk down that road again. Like I already know where that's gonna go, but you don't like. 'Cause this is a new person. Like you still, while you may have like an idea of where it might go, you don't know how different people are gonna react in different situations, and you
Mm.
can't assume the same you can't place the same expectations and reactions out of people because someone else did certain things in your past. I don't know if that's really making sense. I'm trying to get the
No,
word.
I feel, well, I feel you. Um, so I want to say akin or parallel to that gem. I had a conversation with one of our brothers up here. His name is Sam. You ain't meet him, but he cool as shit. So, you know what I mean? One of these days that you able to bring your ass up here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
You go,
I'm off
you,
tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I come up there tomorrow. Like,
we'll set it up. We'll set it up. But yeah, you'll meet him. You'll meet him. He real cool. He a solid brother. And we were talking, and you know, he lost his pop when he was young. So he extended an olive branch, if you would say, to me. It was just like, you know, like you want to talk about anything? And I reached out to him last night, and I was just letting him know, like, yo, like it's crazy because I planned this whole thing out as far as like where I was going to be staying and shit after everything went down. That African butterfly was going on with you, love. But even now, like it still don't even feel like I've been out here for like a week and shit. Like I've been out here for a week since Monday night. So tomorrow night is going to make it a full week. It don't even feel like a week for me. Like I feel I feel like I'm just up here on vacay because I'm usually up here on vacay and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like never to live here. And it feels so surreal me still being out here. And it's just like it's hard. It feels hard for me to acclimate. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in one house for 18 years that I once called home. So it's hard for me to call another place that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have any fucking like I don't think I should say I don't think I have any attachments to that house enough for me to be like, oh, this is not my home. It just feels like I'm homeless still right now and shit. And there's no disrespect to my brother Scott because he took me in and he was just like, yo, my home is your home. But you know, from where I was accustomed as far as the definition of home for me for so many years, and it's just not that right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, Even with me talking to my brother, there was things that he was saying. He would go like, "Yo, I can't really tell you, you know, what it is that you need to do or what it is that you need to have up here and shit going on because I'm not even in your shoes and shit." So that's why I feel like it's somewhere along the lines of what you were putting down as far as, you know, there's only so much that you can talk to another person about before they have to be accountable for their own as far as memory retention, what memories do what, and how to control said memories and their impact and the way that we feel and the way that we communicate and interact with other people and shit. So that's still something I'm dealing with too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we all dealing with. Like, I don't think you ever mastered that. Like, I think you just kind of adapt and improve as you continue going on. That's why we continue to make mistakes in life. Like,
Right.
because like it's certain things that I wish that aren't, but they are triggers to me. Like when I hear certain words or certain actions are being done, like they do trigger me to like bad places in my life or like bad memories. And I do gotta kind of check myself and like even in those moments, like as I'm trying to check myself, it's still kind of hard because like the memory is there and it's just like like and it's just like I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but like my memory and my gut is telling me otherwise, and I don't want to ignore that and then regret not trusting that, you know, like and it kind of put me in like tossed up situations where like sometimes I just well, depending on what it is, sometimes I might react towards that memory. Like if the memory was that painful, I'll be like, nah, you know what? Fuck that. Like this is what happened last time. I let that shit out. I'm addressing this shit right here. Like and if the consequences are bad, I kinda gotta just deal with that and live with that. But
Mm.
uh, I'm trying to work on where I'm just like I'm I'm trying to get to this point where because all right, so I've been watching this video on YouTube and it's supposed to be like a self breakdown, like to help you like build more trust in the people that you care about. Like, and I was just like, you know, I can always use that because I always have a hard time trusting to begin with. So I was just like, all right. So in each situation is pretty much telling you to like remember the person that you're talking to, and then remember the situation that you're in, and then think about that person and think about would this person really react the way you think this situation justifies for, or
Mm.
and if it does, then okay, react how you was gonna react. But if it doesn't, you know, change course. Like, and that's why
Mm.
I'm trying to like really get into like and stop judging people based off past memories. Like being like, oh, okay, no, this last time somebody did some shit like that, they was wronging me. No, like, you know what? You never wronged me before, so I shouldn't even expect that from you. You know, like I maybe I'm not even seeing the whole scope of things. Like maybe I'm just so blind to like my memories, I'm not even allowing myself to be open to the possibility that, you know, like that isn't a bad thing. You know, it was just used badly, you know.
Mm. I feel that. I dig that. I fucks with that.